Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to ESPT versus Nomos tonight. We have a joint cast tonight between myself, Panzer WY, and Apples from Ocelots.
Hello, g'day there.
So, yeah, we
Thank-
got a little bit of a fusion here between the Aussies and the Americans, so it should be a grand old time.
yeah, thanks for having me. Looking forward to casting with you tonight, Panzer.
Yeah, this is Apple's first cast, so I'm going to try to imprint as many bad habits as I can. Um, so, starting out, we are on Carentan tonight. Um, So train station is going to be our center point. As a reminder, this is a hold the line match. So we do have restrictions in place. We have the geofence, which I do not have my useful map tonight like I have previously, but Apple, since you've played with the geofence, what are your thoughts on it as a player?
It's definitely interesting. I do often play as wide flank and trying to get around the back. So, for me personally, I've been playing a lot more on the front line, which is what this tournament is, hold the line. Um, But being 36s, it feels right. It feels appropriate. It keeps everyone all together. So yeah, it's a clever idea and it's really good that we can do it. So I do have the map. I'll turn that on for a second. So the map on the screen at the moment, the big red area, players, if they enter that, will be punished within 10 seconds. So, playing the edges of that, you do find that uh, you'll hit the 10 seconds and you'll get the warning to say, yeah, you'll be punished. You've reached the limit.
Yeah, it's pretty nice system. I also like how it does give the grace period.
Yeah.
Um, Unlike, because I know in APL they had bots to penalize for like killing Artie and stuff that would like nuke teams, and which was great until it broke, and then you had some interesting results. I recall that last APL there was something with their bot, but real quick, so we have some interesting stuff. So ESPT for their opener, they've spawned in an extra recon, so that's interesting. Yes, so wow. Really? So they spawned an extra Greyhound. So I have allies. That's interesting to see. Did they spawn an extra truck? No. Okay, and then on the side of ESPT, they
They've
did spawn
also
an extra
done,
troop transport and
they've
an
done,
extra recon as well.
yeah.
I've been
Um, mm,
I've been surprised that in this tournament there's been a lot of armor. Um, you've been seeing teams usually bring in the 4 tanks right off the rip, which is kind of surprising for a 36.
that's true. If they're playing armor, that's less bodies fighting infantry, but I guess it's armor versus armor balanced in a way. No rocket snipes seen, unless they're still to
Not
come.
yet. It is train station, which is the hard. Oh, the Panzer IV is trying to snipe, I think.
Okay. Oh, yep. A round just came in at Mount Halei. And a second one. Didn't collect anyone.
It's a rough midpoint for truck snipes.
Okay.
So I would say in this matchup, ESPT is definitely favored. Just a heads up for everyone involved. Due to Syndicate pulling out of Division 1, the Division 1 side of the tournament is going to be ending sooner than we expected. And for this match, Nomos has already capitulated a neutral result to ESPT, no matter how this ends. So they're mostly playing this match for fun. And I think Nomos is just accepting a third place ranking to allow Bot and ESPT into the final.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a shame that Syndicate have pulled out, but yeah, good to see this match happening today. I know the teams they enjoy these matchups, so they want to.
Yeah, I mean, Nomos is fully built to beat ESPT, so this is their whole reason for existing. Although we did see an early Puma go down. Although did kill a hippie there, so that went down mid. There is still Luke slithering around there.
Yep. Lux in train station. And it looks as though both teams have sent a good contingent to the south.
Yeah, I mean, there's that building down there is the center to the entire south. Holy lag. It is interesting to see the difference in armor where they're putting it. Because Nomos has fully chucked everything onto point, while ESPT has recognized the importance of the house and sent all their armor assets there.
Yeah, they have too, the 3 armor. The Lux has just gone down. Didn't see what killed it, but the medium for Nomos is looking over the wall of the train station. Maybe they got a snipe on it.
Yeah, there is also a hippie there and with the AT, and he was the one that killed the Puma,
yes.
so.
Yeah. Butters too. He's running the AT. Let's see what they're doing over here near where the wall would be. ESPT.
So off the rip.
Hmm.
Sorry, continue.
It looks as though they've taken control of between train station and town centre. They're all in the courtyards here.
Oh. Puma died, so Nomos has lost all their armor minus the Panzer IV. And the north is routed on the side of Nomos. I believe there's a Stewie up here. Yeah, there's a Stewie. This is pretty bad for Nomos. They're not going to control the house in the south because there's 2 armor assets there and none of theirs are around. The north is a rout. They need to start gaining some ground here if they're gonna. Well, obviously they're gonna lose the initial cap. The question is how they come back from that. But the only good thing is that it's kind of hard to take Montpellier.
Yeah.
So.
The light tank has just gone down for the Allies, ESPT. It's like I just had a few frame drops then. My frames have dropped down to 24.
As well.
Might
yeah,
just
that's what I was
hover
getting
here
to.
for a minute.
Because anything like the Panzer IV is getting shot in the ass.
They've also got it. Rockets are coming in, so they are harassing. Oh, he's hurt too.
Yeah, luckily he didn't get engined. There's Doik, who I believe is one of the leaders for Vanguardia. Talking about leaders, this Ranger gets killed by him. A little bit of rep on rep action.
Oh,
and
hippie.
3rd tank, isn't it? At least we're gonna call it 3.
Going back to have a look at the south. They're still fighting over the hedgerows here, but
I'm kind of surprised
WTH
this is a
have
stalemate.
Well, they're sending the recon tank. Where'd that go? Here. Okay.
Yeah, that Greyhound. And then they have the Stewie.
Their medium is playing this hedgerow here.
I think one thing that's been a little rough on the NA scene is the consolidation of players onto fewer and fewer teams. Like you even see that in this tournament where you see a lot of instead of Pathfinders, you know, having their own team, they're kind of broken all up all over. And same with, well, Nomos is a prime example of just consolidation of players.
Yeah. A lot of teams are doing that as the, I guess the scene has reduced number of teams. I know coming from Australia and OCE, there were many teams years ago, a lot of smaller teams as well. So Emu War veterans, only clans had a team, 3 para, foys, and then over the years they've consolidated, and there's the Ocelots, which is a consolidation of a lot of those little teams that I mentioned, and Chimera for the Australian scene.
Yeah, it's been surprising to see it, especially the NA scene. I was talking to Faded from RGN the other day, and NA is probably one of the worst off regions in Hella Loose right now. There aren't that many teams around anymore, and the ones that are not all that active.
Yeah,
you can see that the decline of Syndicate is prime example, I'd say.
Were you watching the recon tank, the Greyhound?
No, did it just run?
Okay, yeah.
Mine?
No, one of the AT guys. Actually, I didn't catch his name. For GNOMOS, he suicided rocket the Greyhound and got the kill.
Oh, fucking lol.
In the south, ESPT have really taken control of this corner now. So they've wiped all of the spawns. There's still a squad leader alive, Edu.
Yeah, he's kind of he's mostly delaying at this point. I'd say, yeah, his OPs went down.
Yeah.
This is pretty bad. We see an airhead getting dropped actually by. Wait, why is Nomos dropping an airhead back there? So Nomos is deploying a weird airhead. At least I think it's Nomos.
Yeah, that is a strange one.
Not.
You can. It has to be ESPT. Dante is covering it. He's all across it. But
yeah, I think I misread my map on that one. Yeah, it's interesting ESPT.
Yeah.
They also didn't call in any bombing run or anything with it, did they? No.
No, not that I saw. Perhaps they were wanting to try and get out the back, because as we discussed, having the restriction, it makes it a lot more difficult to sneak through to get into the back line, especially on maps like this. You are limited to the roads or the edge map.
Yeah, this is kind of it's tricky to push the axis here at train station because Montjolé and then les Missions de Armée. My French is not amazing, but they're pretty hard to push. You're even seeing that now where things are kind of slowing down, which isn't necessarily good for Nomos because they don't really have a way. It's kind of a double-edged sword where it's also hard for them to push and get back into the game when they're pushed onto these objectives. So, and that's kind of where the city fight has become essential for both teams, I'd say.
Looks like they traded this last one.
So we do have a tiger, or is that panther?
Oh yeah, they'll be bringing
tiger
out the
coming out.
Now.
Do we have a 76 on ESPT? Yeah, it's going south. So again, we're seeing this constant reversal of armor placement with Nomos going for a more northern placement while ESPT just sends all their armor south for the most part. Which I'm kind of surprised that we're not seeing more aggressive play with armor. Seeing that a lot in the tournament, but these two teams seem to be playing more passive with it.
It has changed a little bit in the latest update, but the rockets being able to front pen tanks kind of made them play a lot more cautiously. But some of them you still can if you hit the right spot, but they're definitely not as easy as they were to kill. So perhaps they could play a little more aggressively.
Sitting here watching LaFunk. Of course, everyone knows who's the biggest bitch on GNOMOS. I'm of course joking. He's fellow member Morga, but can't wait to watch him get turned into ground beef.
The GNOMOS medium tank just took out the P4 of Axis. It was a smart play too. They knew it was there, and they pushed them. I don't know if it was damaged originally.
I think it was, because that Panzer IV didn't take any damage, so I'd imagine that Sherman was pretty lit.
Yeah. So that has really helped GNOMOS.
It has, and Hippie has been activated. He heard an engine, so he's now redeployed and is moving south. He's moving north.
Oh yeah. They just they've got the heavy tank. Is that the 76 down here? Yeah. Oh, it's at the 75. Yeah, they've pulled out the 75. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if you mentioned that before.
Wait, they did. Wait, they pulled out a 75?
Yeah. At the western end of train station, it's going down the road now. It's a 75.
It's not the first time I've seen it in this tournament. It's not a terrible idea since spawn timers have been adjusted, and I think ESPT is also probably feeling pretty good on fuel, so I mean, why not, I guess. And GNOMOS also isn't sending armor to counter, so the 75 works just fine. It just gives them a little bit extra health.
And so much more HE rounds to kill infantry.
Oh yeah, 100%, which is really what it needs to be doing over there. It's not really acting as anti-armor. Which we do have a 76 is spawned in the south HQ. We'll have to see if they go for it.
Okay. Yeah, GNOMOS are starting to push into the north town centre area. So they're starting to gain some ground back here.
What just blew up on Monthalet?
Actually,
Oh, an AT gun.
Ah.
We're actually seeing the south. Schmeg and Gamalixius. Just gonna call him Bob from here on in. Bob is pushing up with Schmeg. Getting a lot further than I expect. And ESPT did set up their own AT just to counter infantry, it looks like. So I don't know why, but the heavy 75 is pushing across the field towards the Tiger.
Oh, it is too.
And it's dead.
Oh no.
Okay, I don't really get that.
I'm gonna assume that there was no intel on that Tiger.
I think they knew. They were aiming at it.
Okay.
I don't get why you throw away the 75, but
maybe the 75 was a mistake, but then you're using the fuel to spawn another tank.
Yeah. I mean, they're bringing up a 76, but now the crew that just died, they're going to be hopping in a Greyhound. And it looks like a Stewie is getting brought out.
Yeah.
Huh.
ESPT have made quite a bit of ground in the south. They're getting close to Mount Halais. Edu's defended the Gary well. They're going to be building a new AT gun up on the Mount Halais by the looks as well. You can see ESPT are playing the MGs along the hedgerow just to cover a lot of ground. It's so open here, so it's really hard to cross through. I don't know about you, but MGs. are so frustrating sometimes when you just can't like get a shot on them. They have a dirty angle.
Oh yeah. I feel like it's one of the most crippling things when you're playing against higher div teams is like their MGs and everything like that. When you're just dying on repeat off the OP, and you can't find the motherfuckers.
Yep. Have another look at the map.
Kind of just sending a little bit into a stalemate.
Yeah.
Oh, the Panzer IV just died.
Up in the north? No. Where were
Yeah,
they?
yeah, in the north, in the city, just got killed by this. Is this another 75? It is.
The heavy tank in town centre is another 75. Interesting. Okay.
What was that tank we? Yeah, that was a 75. Wait, so okay, so this has to be a 76 in the south, right? There's no way.
In the south.
Yeah, that is a 76.
Yeah. Okay. How many tanks do
Huh.
they have? So they're running a lot of solo crews. They've got the light heavy in the south, and then they have a light and the 76 in the south, 75 in town centre. 4 tanks.
And they have another medium getting brought up at spawn. They're not running full crews on any of their tanks. They're just running 2-mans on all of them.
They've parked up the recon tank, so the recon tank's just been brought up as a reserve. Looks as though they're going to try something here at Mount Halei. They're running the Stuart tank.
And to the rescue.
Yeah, ESPT, Glamalix and Saint have made it in. There was a GNOMOS garrison here, and that's gone now. So GNOMOS, where have they got their Gary now? OPs.
There's not enough infantry from ESPT to take this point, if that's what they want to do right now.
Yes, that's true. There's a lot of GNOMOS.
Yeah, it's kind of the downside of pushing them out of the city. Oh, we do have a
GNOMOS
bombing
are
run.
airhead bomb. Yep.
Oh, spear special.
Gordon survived the bombing run. I don't know how. And I'm guessing somebody grenaded the airhead as well. Gordon threw a rocket as well.
I think that was maybe a little bit ambitious, you know, of an airhead.
Yeah. Worth
The
a try.
Stewie is fucking shit up on Monolay. Where is the armor? Inside of GNOMOS.
That is a really... Oh, they're heavy. So that'll be the Tiger. It's G7. Not sure what they're up to. They're looking towards Mount Halei.
Oh, they finally got the Stewie.
Yeah, okay. Nice. That was the Tiger.
That Stewie lives a little bit too long.
And... Oh, Nomos are playing Axis. I mean, they are a Div 1 team. Oof, that took out a lot of players. Sometimes it can be a challenge to get players to play AT rockets with the Axis Car 98.
Yeah, I think GNOMOS just needs to find their own hippie. They'll just hunt them down as if it's his only reason for existing.
ESPT have taken control of the north again and pushed Nomos right back. That might have been a little bit with Nomos reacting to the defense as well. Might have lightened their northern forces.
I mean, the thankful thing is that they can't ever fully push them out of the northern sector. on the side of ESPT. Like, they can't fully push Nomos out to never return. That's not what you could say if they spent... I feel like ESPT needs to focus more on the south. Besides the point, besides the fact that that's where Monhalei is, and that's how they'd cap it. Which, by the way, Monhalei is open. There's people spawning in, but saying Pepsi and Bob over there were the only ones on point for a minute. I think there's an opening here. I think ESPT needs to send people south. Like, St. Pepsi and Bob have been able to get on point quite a few times now, and they just need more men. And Pepsi just got some surprise butt sex from France.
I'm not sure what the German medium is up to. They're in town centre. I thought that they might have been wanting to try and get an angle to take out the Jumbo 75, but they've overextended and the 75 is going to take them out now.
They had marked an enemy Gary. I'm guessing they got it. I don't know if that was worth. I guess they're the only ones that can decide that. I mean, almost is holding. They're not really at risk. That heavy Sherman is pushing up in the north. Which I will say, I do think in that town area is actually where that 75 heavy actually kind of shines.
Yeah, they were parked up in one of the side streets and just cross-firing Nomos as they were trying to enter the train station, which is perfect for what they can do. Nomos are bringing in a half rack. They've parked it in their own zone for now. I played with mine yesterday in the Friday night boot camp.
How did the boot camp match go?
It was good. It was quite a sweaty match, which is what you want, and that's something that's good with the Friday night boot camps is that they're a little bit more organised and people are building spawns and garrisons and everything else. It was on Tarkov, which can be a little bit brutal
Which is
at
the
times.
best map in the game.
Ooh, wow, controversial.
Best map in the game, Apple. If you say different, you're insane.
I'm not opposed to it. I don't know that I would put it up there with a favourite, like the best, I should say.
It is the only map to play. And by the way, Hippie somehow managed to do it again, and he got behind the rear end of a tiger.
Oh,
Gave it some love. I know based on what you're telling us from your position in Ocelots that you really like that sort of thing, so
yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I go for lots of long, meandering runs. Like to be able to find ways that I can get in.
Yeah, yeah, get right in behind them. That's where you are. You're gonna have to be careful with you, Apple. If we go back to the city, Nomos is just really holding. I mean, they're just holding. They're not really doing much. ESPT has a lot of people up here. I'm kind of surprised that they're not able to push more against Nomos. So we do have Skyline, who is one of the leaders for Vanguard up here. It's kind of weird as I'm starting to know more and more names within certain communities. and I kind of roast people a little more. Like, you got a little funk, the little shit staying up there in the building, being a little coward. You got Nacho dying again because he's a noob. Of course, they're better than me, and you know they would roast me in a second. We actually played, but you know, since I'm the caster.
Yeah, you have the opportunity. Who's this?
It is really descending into stalemate. I mean, we're seeing a little bit of movement up on the northern edge of the railway. Nacho and his squad pushing, but it's kind of those odd thing. It's an odd thing with upper div teams because sometimes they will just not push and just hold on to an advantage. With that said, we have a regular just medium Sherman that's pushed up over near train to the south of it. Actually, we have 2 armored units from ESPT over here. So we have that medium. Oh, we have 2 mediums. Okay.
Oh, they've brought up another Tiger tank. And they've repaired. Yeah, up on Mount Halei, they've got a Tiger tank, and they've. Gonna assume that they've managed to repair the Tiger tank. Yeah, they have, and they've built a rep station as well. So the one behind train station. The 76. It's unmanned at the moment. Everyone's out. They've got rep station and rearm station going up.
Hold up. ESPT's Gary in the south just is getting destroyed by it. Yeah, Ventito's just destroyed it. The posturing I'm seeing from ESPT though is just hold train station.
Yeah.
They're not going for Mont Halais.
It's a strong position to hold rather than push. You really do weaken your defense the more aggressively that you play. And all of the hard work is on GNOMOS at the moment. They're the ones that need to push through and gain ground.
I think though with this map, they're putting themselves in the permanent defense, and I think they should continue the pressure on Mont Halais and maybe even give it a go. Because I don't see GNOMOS being able to gain ground quick enough in those other areas. I think you could lose a couple guys to go south.
And
Tiger is moving to maybe deal with this medium centerish region or not. This is kind of a shit map to play a tank on sometimes. Actually, I'd say most of the time, but
high risk of satchels. A little bit more protection, I guess, in these comp matches where you want your teammates to be doing good call-outs and keeping an eye out. But the 75 Jumbo, they were, I was going to say, they're back in this street where they, excuse me, they can crossfire GNOMOS that are trying to get into train station, but they've pulled right back, so maybe they felt a little threatened.
Yeah, ESPT has 2 tanks in the city.
There's a precision
ESPT
inbound.
is using their armor, I think, a bit better. They're controlling key areas with them.
Oh. Precision was for the 76 in the south. It took out the AT gun, possibly? Or that might have already been dead.
Yeah, I think that was already dead.
Talbrowski. Wow. Dirty spot.
He's been up there for a while. I'm amazed
oh, has
no one's
he?
killed him.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's been up there for a long time now.
Yeah, okay. The
Tiger. Tiger's dying to St. Pepsi. Well, St. Pepsi was killing He shot one rocket into the engine of the Tiger and then killed its repair station.
Oh, that was smart. And they're restricted now back down to 2 rockets, so he needs to redeploy. Where's his nearest spawn, I wonder? OP? Close?
I don't think he's even gonna bother. I think he's just gonna try to kill as many as he can, although Bad Chow gets him.
Nice.
Wolfbit gets out to repair.
LeFunk has made it back down to this hedgerow, and that would be quite advantageous for LeFunk if he can work his way to the south down here. Although that heavy 76 would cause problems.
I mean, this map, when you get to the south, is all about hedgerows, so...
Yeah.
Which, Sanzu, I think LeFunk shot at Sanzu, and Sanzu just completely ignored it. I don't even know if he realized he got shot at. Oh yeah, Sanzu now realizes he killed LeFunk. GNOMOS actually gaining ground in the south for the first time in a while. They're actually going on the offensive.
Yeah, nice. And the Tiger is pushing. I'm trying to see the one that was that town center. Here he is. He's kind of fallen back behind this hedgerow now. Looking for an angle where they can shoot into train station by the looks.
Well, Badok and the Vanguardia tank is lit. Maximus has gone out to build them a repair station, but they are kind of out there. Oh, wow, look at north. A bunch of PF guys have pushed out quite a bit.
ESPT have gained that road
actually,
in the north.
We're actually seeing a shift here. Telebrowski and Bob from the south have actually transitioned north.
Ah, okay.
So I think ESPT smells blood in the water, and yeah, they're pushing. They're nearing the Gary. There is a half track too, which they have eyes on. Zulu's right on top of it.
Oh yeah, Telebrowski is down here now. They still have their garrison.
But
Looks
Relentless
as
just
though-
died. If they don't get a spawn wave, they're gonna lose
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, yeah, it's down. That's pretty bad. That's an oh shit situation right there. Of course, they can just spawn in at HQ and just run back in, and they also do have a fallback Gary, but that's a lot of ground they're out to reclaim.
They still have a couple of outposts that yes, but they'll need to take all that ground back.
Tiger moving up from his position center. It's going towards the train tracks.
Oh, there's 75 jumbos over here. It's extended out, so they must have received intel to say that it had pushed up.
Ooh, Potato misses a bazooka round against the Tiger. Man, ESPT's just everywhere in the north. This is a complete route. And even in the center, they're starting to get forced into. They're currently in a single little compound-esque area. And GNOMOS is going for another airhead, but they're throwing everything in. We got a spear special that kills Butters. Same spot as before with the airhead. Will there could be a spawn wave on the airhead. Freezing Taz is rushing to it. Us Ranger's gonna get the airhead. He has Seer Grenade, I think. Ooh, he just killed.
Oh,
I mean, was that? I think that was 7 guys. He's killed 7 guys off that airhead. Well, at the same time, the South is collapsing, and ESPT is finally pushing Montelay with the
there's
76
some
in
cap
crew.
pressure.
Major spawn wave and fallback. Yeah, they've been pushed out of the center.
Oh,
Wow, major collapse
and
from Nomos in very quick duration.
the 76 is pushed right up to Mount Haley.
Yeah, he's in soft cap pressure now. Wait, ESPT is dropping an airhead in the north.
They are too. They use
Lot of
their
airheads.
airheads quite wide.
Yeah, that is a smart airhead. It gives them a spawn. It's going to be tightening the noose. I mean, Nomos at this point, I don't see how they're going to be able to push for a train station. They're kind of just stuck on the defense, holding Montelay, which is in kind of a precarious situation right now.
The
got
Tiger has pushed up Mount Haley.
Yeah, yeah, he's shown up. Curious if they're going to be aggressive with it. I have a strong feeling that the Tiger and the 76 are just going to sit and cancel each other out. I don't think one's going to push the other.
Focus on taking out infantry. The Tiger's peeking.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Ah, having a look.
Maybe not.
76 is holding back though.
I mean, Schmeg is going ham along that hedgerow. And he just got an OP. We do see of course, the airhead's still up in the north, and there is now a Panther IV from Nomos up there. Of course, he's running right into an AT off the rip.
They're dropping smoke artillery. I'm going to assume that is ESPT's smoke arty.
They popping it on Montelay?
Yeah.
Huh. You don't see that all that often.
No.
I mean, I think more teams should use it, but
It could be the tank. We have the...
it is the tank. Yeah, the 76 is shooting it.
Yeah.
They also rebuilt their AT in the rear on ESPT around the south. Oh, the Tiger's dead. The Tiger pushed. At least I think.
Yeah, he's no longer on the map.
Yeah, why did he push out that far? He walked right into crossfire between the AT and the 76. Huh. This doesn't feel like the same, because I watched Nomos versus Syndicate, and Nomos ran that map. This does not feel like the same team. Now, of course, since the ESPT has lost a match in this tournament, I'm sure they're wanting to redeem themselves in their honor and place at the very top of the region, but...
Go have a look at.
Ooh, there's a medium rushing in the north on ESPT.
Yeah.
GNOMOS armor has just kind of been thrown into the wind. I mean, they have a new heavy coming up. Oh, there's 2 recon tanks fighting in the south.
Oh,
There's a Greyhound just going wild.
Nearing half capturing at Mount Malay.
Yeah, there's 2 tanks from ESPT in the soft cap. 3 tanks, actually.
Commander artillery.
4, if you include the Greyhound. That's a lot of armor pressure. They're going to get this gap. There's nowhere near enough infantry on the side of GNOMOS.
75 is pushed all the way in. Where is the 76? Oh, that's the medium. Oh, here.
76 is near the hedgerow, yeah.
Yep.
That 75 is taking a lot of rockets, so.
There's a lot of GNOMOS infantry. This is the armor cap at the moment. GNOMOS have sent everyone back, which is what they need to do. Just about everyone.
Yeah, I mean, they're losing in the other sectors
Yeah.
pretty bad, so going back to just defend the cap at this point is not a horrific idea. Oh, there's a Willie's Jeep. $75 goes down.
Ooh.
But by this point, it's already done its job. Monhalay is going to get capped. Yep, there it goes. Well, now ESPT has the very unenviable task of capturing La Mission de Wame.
Nice pronunciation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Recall when I took French class when I was in France for study abroad. I brought my test to the teacher one day, and she just looked at it and was like, "Is this all you have?" And it's quite a funny moment because she did not stop with just asking it once, especially when she flipped through it. So I can tell you that I am an expert in French, by all accounts.
You'll know a lot more than myself and most people, I would imagine, if you lived and studied abroad.
Let me so sure about the French. German, yes. Not the French.
Yeah.
There is a panther dying north, by the way.
Oh, yep, the panther was on the railway line. ESPT have just taken the rail north, and GNOMOS are trying to gain this ground back.
Yeah, the northern side for GNOMOS has been on its back foot the entire match. They've just not been able to hold ground. They're just constantly getting thrown back. I mean, it's pretty long odds, I think, for GNOMOS to come back. It is, of course, possible. But
Shorty's just wiped the outpost, and the squad leader went down for this squad here as well. They were working on defending this outpost, but yeah, Shorty managed to wipe the OP.
Really? So remember Nomos gaining ground in the north? What's going on here?
Yeah,
Oh, there
they've
is a
just
there's a medium in the north, just kind of chilling. Oh, it's KOs. That's why. What a noob. Look at this guy. What a dipshit.
he's got bad Fallen's approaching him. Only a rifleman though, so he could kill KO.
I don't think he's gonna go for him. Fortress gets whacked.
There's a lot of ESPT
Fallen.
and 2 guys.
KO, what a noob. Get some friends.
Fallen.
Stop manning on your own.
He's holding his ground.
Yo. You just did some insane shit right there. Of course, it doesn't help that Bad Fallen is from ESPT, fighting ESPT, but you know.
Yeah, true. I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, you also see that with Nacho, who's from ESPT as well, and one of the leaders of Nomos.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, look at that spawn wave. Nomos is really trying to get back into Monterrey. Yeah, they even moved Lafunk down here.
40 minutes left on the clock, so they've still got plenty of time to do something.
I think for them to do something at this point, they need armor. Like, they need their armor to excel in a way that they haven't so far this match, I would say. But they should also not lose La Mission, just because that's a very hard point to take. A lot of open ground.
There's only so many ways you can get in, and yeah, like you said, a lot of open ground to get there. Some strong MG location as well for Nomos. ESPT can set up their tanks and AT guns up on Mount Palais.
ESPT also has an AT set up right next to the train station. I think this, yeah, Hippie's manning it. Of course it's Hippie manning it. Since there's a tank nearby. I'm amazed that Panther's still alive. I would have thought it would have died a while ago. Although there is a 76 moving up. So maybe it will.
Is it a different Panther? They
Is
had
it?
a Panther. Well, I'm not sure. They had a Panther earlier, which I thought went down. Off track. Nomos. I'm assuming it's Nomos.
Yeah, that's a Nomos off track. Yeah, they got a lot of pressure on that cap. They just had armor. I would hate to be on Nomos, not only just because they're losing, but I really don't like fighting around the Monterrey region. What map is Ocelot's playing on tomorrow?
We're playing the same map, Carentan.
Oh, that's right. So many of you teams pick the same map again. It's like SME all over.
Yeah, there's like 20 maps to choose from, and you just play 3 on repeat. Carentan is one of my favorites. Carentan, Omaha, and then depending, like, some maps are more fun to play on tank than infantry.
I would love to see some more off-meta maps getting played this season. I think
Um,
Kharkov is a no-brainer. I think it should be meta. It's a very well-balanced map. Um, I'd also, I would not want to play it, but I would love to cast an El Alamein or a Tobruk match. It won't happen, but I would like
there,
to see it.
yeah, it's because of the Germans and the Soviets. A lot of the teams don't want to play those teams. So one team will vote out the Soviets, and then the other team won't want to play them.
Stewie just had a threesome that I did not enjoy and just got taken out.
Oh no.
And there's 76 who's coming in. I'm guessing he heard there was some fun. Although he's wounded.
Go back to the battle on Mount Pelée. Just having a bit of a look at the fight in the north. There's a fair bit going on. GNOMOS are trying to gain that ground back.
GNOMOS have to be careful. They're gonna get routed off the hilltop over by Monhalais, and then they'll start getting attacked on their next point if they're not careful.
Yeah, coming back here, ESPT have made more ground, pushing right up to really the peak of the hill here.
We have a cheeky Puma.
Oh.
Have you ever killed a heavy with a Puma on a pro match?
No. I mean, it's hard
It's
enough
glorious.
as it is in a pub match against a good tank crew. There are 3 men, so if anyone's going to do it.
I remember doing it in an FNF versus a Div 1 team back when I was in Hellfire and I did armor.
Oh, Butters.
Oh!
Okay, they've
So
taken out
close.
the rep station.
Oh, he's
Butters will
scary.
have...
Ooh!
Yeah, good hit. So the
That was worth it.
rebalance... Yeah, they got the Gary and the rep station. The rebalance of the rockets and the recon tanks now, it's back to one rocket to kill a recon, which I think is a nice balance. Not if you're the recon tank, but if you're the rocket.
Personally, I'd enjoy it as a caster if it almost killed it, but crippled its engine.
Yeah, so then there might be a gun battle because the engine's crippled. They can get out and try to defend, repair.
Yeah. Then that'd be entertaining. I don't think we've seen more than 2 tanks from GNOMOS for a while, though.
How are they doing on
running?
fuel?
They got 310 right now, and they only have
Okay.
1 heavy, so...
Yeah. So ESPT have 2100 fuel banked up. So GNOMOS must be using a lot of their resources on tanks.
Yeah, they also have no manpower, really. It's 65, and they do have 500 munitions, but it's still not great.
They've got their Tiger tank sitting way back behind La Mason.
Holy cow, look at Spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah, Spooky in the south, he's already near La Mission.
Oh yeah, he's pushed right up.
Yeah, he should be on the mission here soon.
He needs his...
Ooh.
Oh, he looks like
He's
he
got
might
his
have
OP.
traded. Yeah.
He didn't trade. He got killed by Gallo Decal. I think I'm gonna call him Bob too. Maybe Dave. Yeah, we'll call him Dave.
The Tiger tank are playing with the tank commander out of their tank, Bordeaux, if I've said that correctly. And he is trying to spot for them. So let's see where the 76 is in the middle of Mount Pelée. They won't have an angle on that. And I don't know if they'd have an angle on... They still have a
Look
tank.
at the Panzer IV. It's going outside the map. It's trying to get up there.
Oop. Oh, it is too.
And that German engine is struggling.
with the tank changes, that's something that is noticeable. Some of the tanks, if you try to go up a hill and turn at the same time, the AT gun is dead. GNOMOS AT gun, and their half track is dead as well. I don't know when that died. But yeah, the tanks lose all their gears. They just lose all their gears sometimes turning and going uphill.
Oh, it should be though. Especially for some of the German tanks, they were using gasoline engines for the most part, and they tend to not do as well in the torque department compared to diesel. 76 is going to kill that Panzer IV.
Yeah, they had intel. They knew it was coming. They've got the armor advantage. The P4, they even bailed. They were like, we know we're done for. Well, old Bert may be able to do something. No.
Or not.
Freezing Taz stopped that. 76 is pushing up now. So where's the Tiger?
So south is really the only area that matters, because in the north, GNOMOS are just getting camped on the railway. We're now actually across it. They're camped in their spawn. Ranger, his OP gets killed by LaFunk. Well, LaFunk does die.
The Tiger's down. They did it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to assume that was the 76. I took that out.
I've been very underwhelmed by GNOMOS armor this match. I don't think it's done a whole lot. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if you have a different opinion.
The ESPT armor are playing quite well, but also GNOMOS have had a hard time with the anti-tanks. So
yeah,
who's the ESPT guy that we were watching earlier?
Hippie.
Hippie, that's the one.
The 76 is YOLOing in and just killed an entire spawn wave. Exion Flux from CTM's trying to rocket, misses its first.
They have the fuel to do it, so maybe they're just decided
this
to
is
YOLO.
A good play. I mean, they do die, but
yeah.
ESPT can get more aggressive, I think, at this point. We have a Panther coming up. It almost did push back. Looks like the that advance they had in the south.
Yeah, they have. They've taken back that hedgerow. Oh, tank flip. Kenoshi. Oh, they've righted it.
Kenoshi flip a tank.
Yeah, he's in the driver's seat. He's righted it. It's up the right way. It was more of a kick flip than anything.
Damn, I was hoping to roast him.
He's taking shots from somewhere, not sure where.
Oh, it looks like the Panther's about to die. Panther kills KO, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, KO's tank goes down. The Panther is lit pretty bad, though.
Here.
You got a feel for the northern section of Nomos at this point. There's getting spawn camped.
This area here in the north is really hard to cross over. There's just so many places that ESPT can be holding them back. Fortress on the MG.
Oh wow, this is an interesting AT over on Nomos, Zuak over on the mission. Ooh, what the hell did they just kill with that AT? ATV AT combat. Nomos AT1. Nomos actually having a decent push towards Mondelez.
Good to see. The ESPT are making ground in the north. Zulu Vivids just repositioned their outpost.
I feel like we're kind of at the point of how much ground can they take, you know? They're almost to the canal at this point. Which it looks like Nomos is sending reinforcements up there. I mean, the meat grinds, the center is no longer a thing. So it's basically just a southern and northern push. Now that I'm saying that, the two canals that lead from the rail to La Mission are wide open. Someone could, you know, crouch and sprint up them.
Nomo's doing a good job here in the south to control this road, the yellow road. They've just taken out quite a few of the ESPT guys. They still have an outpost here. Oh, they've lost it, but he's going to rebuild it, Schmeck.
Nomos is actually doing a really good job with AT as well now. Building anti-tank guns around here.
Oh, yeah. Counter the ESPT tank.
Yeah, which they need to do because ESPT is outnumbering them with armor and outperforming, I would say. So this is a good way for infantry to equalize things.
Oop. Okay, Panther tank is pushing. So we might have 76 isn't looking at it, but they would have heard it just now. I suspect they just got the intel as well.
Ooh, satchel.
Okay. Oop, under the ground.
Nomos is gaining some ground, I think, in the north a little bit. They did,
Oh.
yeah, they pushed them out from that advance the USPT was making.
Oh, they did too. Okay, nice.
Seeing some life signs. Airhead calls. Looks like, yeah, looks like ESPT going for a ballsy airhead in the enemy HQ.
Oh,
Ventitos, does Ventitos see it? Okay, he does, thank God. I was about to say, are you fucking blind? And we're even seeing a tiger come out.
oh, oh, yep.
I really pray to God they send the tiger south and not north.
Yeah. I mean,
And the AT guns from Nomos are actually putting a lot of pressure on the armor and stopping ESPT from utilizing their advantage.
76 is carrying some damage. He's re-peaking though. They have a mark. This.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's the AT gun. Nice.
Yeah, Zuok's AT gun is in a great spot.
It looked as though the 76 was shooting beyond them. So maybe they have intel on the Tiger tank, or they had a sighting of it.
I don't know. I think they're just having a hard time finding it, seeing it. Because if you look at where Zuok is, it is in an amazing spot.
Yeah. So they're trying to take out that AT gun.
And it's just in a really, really good spot that's hard to hit. Oh? Tiger just died? No, AT gun. So one of the AT guns goes down.
Precision.
Precision, 76, I'm guessing? No?
76, the one that's further back on Mount Halei.
It lives, though.
Yeah.
That was close. That was very close.
I wonder if this rep station was live and that's what saved them.
I think it just wasn't dead on with the precision.
Yeah.
But it had to be pretty close to cause that much damage.
Yeah, they're not great, the precision strikes. I watched a video years ago, so it's a pretty old one. But I don't recall who created it, unfortunately. But they did testing and then reported on their findings of accuracy. So they had a comparison of accuracy of precision strikes for the different factions.
At the best.
It wasn't great.
Well, did any faction have the best, or?
Oh, I'm trying to remember back now. Which one has the double strike? Because one of them's a single strike and one of them's the double. I think the double strike one is the slightly better one.
I don't know which one has the double strike off the top of my head. Might be the US or it might be the Germans. I think it's one of those two, though.
Yeah, you don't see them all that often. Maybe a little bit more in. There's another one. That's the double.
US.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. It got the kill. So the double one, I think, is the stronger precision strike.
Yeah, 2 P-47s on that. So that's the Panther dead. The Tiger is pinned.
Oh, an AT gun. Random position. But the medium tank took that out.
Ooh, look at the Sherman.
Yeah, they're working on clearing out the infantry that has the hold here. It's Kenoshi and Pittsburgh.
Oh, what noobs. They're gonna die.
They're pretty exposed, but if they do what they came here to do, it could be worthwhile. Yeah.
God, Keo, don't you know at the front of your tank is where your armor is?
Can't do much against the Tiger tank. Tiger tank's just connected a hit on the 76 by the look. 76 has a repair station.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They have a good line of sight across the fields here too.
It almost is gaining ground kind of everywhere. I really see an ESPT pushing all that much. And then I think at this point ESPT maybe just be going for the 4-1 and not gonna risk it for the 5-0.
DJ is making some ground in this waterway. If you can get a garrison built up here and continue traveling through the waterways, that's a good approach for ESPT. He's crawling too, so he's working on it.
He's playing like a little rat.
Too many MGs.
The worst thing is if he gets killed by artillery on his way over.
Oh yeah, artillery or a tank, random tank spots you. He can't be seen at the minute. I don't think so. He's still alive, still crawling.
This could work.
Gnomos are still holding the hedgerow in the south. They've got 5 squad leaders all positioned with their outposts.
They're doing more than hold it. They're pushing back pretty good. The main thing that's stopping them is the tank.
Yeah, the 76. It's just such a strong tank position, Mount LA.
That's sort of the hard thing about the point is that, you know, it's relatively easy to hold if you have armor superiority. And I mean, we saw that with the fact that ESPT took it, which they took it mostly because they sent in, it was like 3 or 4 tanks on the point.
Yeah, they did. They charged with the tanks, and it was predominantly a tank attack on Mount LA.
That's sort of the thing that I wish Odyssey was playing more, because I do love seeing how their team works with their armor and their pushing and everything like that.
Yeah. It looks
They're
as
always
though...
matches I love to cast.
It looks as though DJ is trying to make his way to this hut over here, which it's also a popular approach, and I guess it can also help ESPT to get behind. Oh, Bayo. Has he seen him?
Yeah, because look at it, they're calling in artillery on the hut too.
JO.
So
yeah, get
ESPT's
behind.
calling in that artillery strike on it to make sure there's no enemies.
But JO looks like he got taken out by Fortress. Whoa.
I think DJ's pulling back. I don't think he has confidence in that plan.
Okay,
Although,
that's a
GNOMOS.
very shallow crossing here. What's going on? Have they done an airhead?
Almost
They have?
Spear special.
Oh, they've gained so much ground. Greyhound.
The Puma, he's
Where's-
doing it.
Oh yeah. the
Wolf Bear,
Puma.
you whiffed.
The
What are you doing?
76 is taking it out. Ricochet?
Oh, and the AT Armadillo's whiffing. Oh man, he almost had it and then he whiffed. Oh, Ranger.
Gnomos have
Ranger's
gained a
on
lot of ground here now.
ESPT, this will be the time for an airhead.
ESPT have some cap pressure on, so there's not a lot of Gnomos in the sector.
They killed the Gary? They have not killed the Gary. There's also an OP they didn't get. There's a spawn wave from Mallow and Zuak. Which DJ has also not placed his OP. Okay, first spawn wave, GNOMOS should not lose their 5th.
Schmegs working their way down this outer hedgerow. So they've cleared some of the ground that Gnomos made.
Oh
Beats
no,
is
DJ's gonna
dead.
die.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there he goes. And his OP, yep. All that worming around. Oh no, his OP's still up.
His
but
OP is, yeah. If he can have, if they want to put some pressure on, there's 11 minutes left. They can build a garrison in here.
I don't think they're. I mean, Ranger, he's going behind the enemy rear. I think I know what Ranger's doing. Ranger's going to call in, and they're going to do another airhead in the enemy spawn.
He's there to protect it. He's also,
Yeah.
could be running satchel blast.
He just killed with Berton Dan Ridian.
Here's the ESPT airhead coming in now. They're going to be dropping it.
Oh, it's going there. Okay. It's interesting.
The 76, I guess, has been called in to protect it.
Napalm's gonna get it.
Yeah. And there's also an outpost here as well.
Spooky's covering it. Yeah, but he can blow it up with the AT, I'm pretty sure. I think he can get line of sight. Yeah, they got, yeah. Oh, he whiffed. I think a spawn wave could come up. Maybe. He whiffed his second grenade. Bad Jow over there.
Only one spawn.
I think ESPT is kind of surprised it didn't get destroyed. That's why only one guy spawned.
Here comes Spooky. It's gone now. There you go. I didn't see who threw that grenade. Yeah.
It was probably not Bad Jow. Well, I would say the airhead strike was definitely the last hoorah for GNOMOS. I mean, we got 5 minutes before it's GG.
AT gun. And then they've got their tanks. The looks down. ESPT have taken back the yellow road, so GNOMOS got pushed right back out of this area.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna see a stalemate, to be honest, for this last bit.
Here comes the Greyhound, try and do some damage.
I personally prefer playing the lighter tank.
They used it to deliver the commander for a Gary build. They're going to go for an attack.
Oh, are they going to go for it?
Yeah, La Mason.
Oh,
yep, Garrison is up. But
Incheon.
this squad here needs to be wiped. The OP is still alive. Becca?
Greyhound sees it. Oh, it's KO. That noob.
Yeah, he's solo too.
It's because he has no friends.
Oh, Napalm. He's hit tracks, so he's going to need another rocket.
It's wheels on that thing.
Oh, true.
It's that Goodyear, you know. Rated to handle bazooka, or not bazooka, Panzerschreck rounds.
Yes, but it can't handle having one wheel off the ground. There you go. That would have taken out the outpost.
I don't know, just you wait. It's American-made Apple. You know?
Oh. I'll wait for version 1.2. It'll have the better wheels.
Yeah, there you go. They'll go from they'll get those BF Goodrich all-terrains on there.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Have a bit of a look at the map.
Interesting supply drop on the side of VSP2.
Oh, yeah. With
Yeah, I
5
think
minutes to
Incheon's gonna
go.
go to it.
Oh, he is
He's gonna
too,
place a Red
yeah.
Gary back there. But first he sees that the
Oh.
heavy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Stopped in his
Oh,
track.
he had so many dreams. He was gonna build a Red Gary in their spawn, and it was gonna be glorious. But damn
He
Darian
made
over there
quite a
just
lot of
ruined it.
ground.
Oh yeah, he managed to get pretty far. I don't think Nomos is losing this point. There would have to be an epic proportion of stupidity to lose at this point. Although we got 50 seconds for Nomos to pull something out of their hat and retake one Hale.
So 36s is quite interesting because the fight in the north has held quite a fair few infantry in the north. There's 3 OPs and quite a few infantry, which then reduces the number that you can have in the cap sector for cap pressure.
Yeah, it's been interesting in the north, just because to retake train station you need presence in the north, and both teams have invested, I would say, a majority of their manpower most of the match there. And the
Yeah.
south is kind of, even though I would say the south is more important, it's kind of fallen to the wayside. But yeah, that's game though. ESPT does win it. There's no way they can lose now. I think armor was kind of a big deal for ESPT this match. I think their plan on how to use their armor and everything was pretty good.
They managed their resources really well.
Yeah. I think after ESPT lost to Botten in that one match, they've kind of they're taking the tournament a little bit more serious for their pride. And I think we're seeing that in this match because Nomos isn't a bad team, although ESPT definitely gave them a schwacking this match, I'd say. I don't know. I don't think it was a terror. I don't think Nomos had no chance. They had a few times they could have came back, and their Ducks just weren't in order to do it. But I am sad to see Nomos leaving the tournament. I think they are participating in HCA though. I guess let me double check real quick.
That starts this weekend as well.
Yes, I will be doing one of the matches. I'm gonna be doing Pathfinders versus HTD/War. And then no, Nomos is not in that tournament. Okay.
Okay.
Which kind of makes. Is there that many SA teams? We got Vanguardia and CL/Ronin, MIB. We do see a lot of SA teams in the lower, but no Nomos.
The tanks are pushing now. Oh, I think the Tiger managed to kill the 76. They would have just been YOLOing. The Tiger's sitting back still. Only less than 2 minutes left. Yeah.
So quick thing for viewers. So I will be doing a match around. I will be doing that one match for HCA tomorrow, and then I think we're doing another joint cast. Which one are we doing?
Let's have a look. Go back to Discord real quick.
Yeah, we're doing OGT versus CTM later on tomorrow night. So yeah, there will be few matches tomorrow.
Hmm.
For some reason, I thought there was 3, but is there only 2? Ocelots versus Circle Juniors. No, that's on July 5th. I have the wrong date for that. E. Okay, so yeah, there will only be 2 matches tomorrow. One of them will be a joint cast with Apple. OGT versus CTM should be a good match. I think both teams are relatively similar to one another, so I'll be curious to see how that goes. But GG to both teams. Thanks for having me and Apple along. And
Yes.
thank Apple for agreeing to do the joint cast tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was my first comp cast, and I was not going to sign up for a Div 1 team, but you twisted my arm. So I hope that my admin cam was not too, I guess, hectic or all over the place, and everyone got to see the coverage that they'd like to see. But yeah, no, thanks for having me. It was good.
Yeah, it was great having you along. And well, good night to everyone. GG's to the team. Thank you to Nomos for participating and hold the line, since I think this is their last match, if I'm not stupid. And yeah, well, it'll be good to see ESPT in the finals versus Botton for a bit of a rematch. But on that final note, good night, everyone, and thank you guys for watching.
Good night. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.